Now I'm going to show you how to grip a skateboard. For this, you're going to need your skate deck, you're going to need a razor blade, you're going to need a screwdriver, and a sheet of grip. Now, if you're doing this on a table, you should have some type of protection on your table, either a mat or a towel that you can place over it. The first thing that you want to do is take your skateboard and place it so that the top's up. You want to take your piece of grip tape and find the corner of the grip and start peeling away from the edge. Pull it back so that you've got a good solid 4 or 5 inches to start applying to your skateboard. You don't want to take and separate everything just quite yet, because while you're applying the front end, you're going to have the back end sticking and you're going to have a bunch of air bubbles in between your board and the grip tape. So you want to start at either the nose or the tail of the skateboard, it doesn't matter which, and you're going to apply the grip tape down so that you've got about at least a solid inch or ½ inch over the top of the skateboard. Once the grip tape is aligned, you're going to make sure that it's straight so that you can continue applying that grip tape from the top to the bottom. You want to also make sure that it can be perfectly straight so that all of your tail and the bottom of the board can be covered as well. Okay, once you've got your grip tape so that your nose of the board is covered, you're going to start pulling this piece of the grip tape down. And as you pull this down, you're going to, with your other hand, apply pressure into the grip tape, sticking it to the skateboard. And as you keep pulling it down, you're going to keep applying pressure. You want to pull it down no more than about an inch or inch and a half each time. As you're applying the grip tape, you want to aim so that you've got no air bubbles on your board in between your grip tape and the deck. You'll get air bubbles if you try pulling this piece back too quickly. And once you've got the entire sheet on the skateboard like this, you're going to take both hands and pat the grip tape to the skateboard, making sure that there's no air bubbles between the grip tape and the deck. Next thing you're going to do is take your screwdriver and you're going to rub it along the edges of the skateboard until you see a white line. That white line serves 2 purposes. The first is to hold your grip tape closer to the skateboard on the sides, and the second is to make it easier to cut. So take your screwdriver and rub till you see the white line. Once you see a white line all the way around your skateboard, you're then going to take your razor blade and cut from the bottom side of the board along that white line. If your razor blade is having a difficult time cutting through the grip tape, you're going to put it back down and pick up your screwdriver once again and start rubbing that grip tape harder and harder against the deck so that you can see more of the deck and less of the grip tape. The more skate deck you can see, the easier your cutting job is going to be. Now once your grip tape job is done and you've completely finished cutting the board, you're then going to take your screwdriver again and reinforce the edges to make sure that your grip tape is firmly up against the skateboard. So this is what a board will look like after you're done gripping it. There will be no air bubbles anywhere on the skateboard, and you'll have a nice clean cut around the edges of the board. If you notice any air bubbles, you can take your razor blade and pop the bubble and hold it down and push it down with your hands. If after several months of skateboarding you notice an air bubble start to emerge, what you can do is you can take your razor blade off, pop it, and then you can take a hairdryer, hold the hairdryer to the board for 45 seconds to 1:15 until that adhesive on the back side of the grip tape starts to be sticky again. And then take your hand and hold the grip tape to the board for 30 seconds. You can also do that if your grip tape starts to lift up off of any side of your skateboard. Take out the hairdryer, hold it onto the skateboard for about a minute long, and then once you're done, apply pressure onto the grip tape for 30 seconds of hold. And that's it. That's how you fix your grip tape, and that's how you grip a board.